Like the Shiba Inu, the cryptocurrency market has hit a pivotal price point. If you and hashtag 039 re into Shiba Inus or have SHIB tokens, you really must see this video. So, how does the latest news regarding Shiba Inu currency affect its value? In addition to covering these questions, today and hashtag 039's video will also let you know about all the new information that has driven up the price of Shiba Inu. I hope you and hashtag 039 understand that I and hashtag 039 put a lot of work into this movie to make sure you don't and hashtag 039 miss anything. Here at Wealthy Coins, we hope you enjoy your daily dose of Shiba. If Shiba is something that piques your interest, you have come to the right place. Subscribe if you want to know what and hashtag 039's happening in the cryptocurrency market and get the most up-to-date news predictions. Make sure you hit the like button to get more SHIB news. But before we go into our problem, why don't and hashtag 039 we look at the January Shiba price chart. It should give us a good idea of where things stand. A Shiba Inu is currently selling for about 2,155 units. The price of SHIB increased by 4% due to $578 million worth of trades in the past 24 hours. More than $12.6 billion has been invested in the token, making it the 16th most valuable cryptocurrency. Depending on when you view this video, these rates may have changed. On this page, we do not offer any kind of financial guidance. We can start today and hashtag 039's video right now. The rate of burns among Shiba Inu has dropped to its lowest point in weeks. The Shiba Inu has kept its burn rate remarkably low despite continuous checks for network health. The burn rate is currently negative, according to Shiba figures, with less than 1 million SHIB being sent to inactive wallets at this rate. The burn rate is at its lowest point in weeks. The bounce was made possible by removing 606,465 Shiba from circulation and sending them to dead wallets, according to the Shiba statistics. Just one wallet was impacted by the fire about 12 hours before this text was written. Your overall Shiba consumption has reached 410.7 trillion SHIB at the present rate of burn. A minimum of 584 trillion SHIB is required by the meme coin protocol to restrict the supply of tokens, which is the current quantity in circulation. The news is not entirely bad for Shiba Inus, as they hit a new multi-week low after burning up 5,441,220 SHIB on December 29, reaching a peak of 972%. The token and hashtag 039's price can be impacted here if it reboots and publishes a large burn amount. Deflationary metrics for Shiba Inus are winding down for the year, and I and hashtag 039 be eternally grateful if you could give this one a thumbs up. It helps the channel out a lot and doesn't and hashtag 039 cost you a dime. Watch the show to find out what and hashtag 039's going on with Shiba Inus and where the money could go from here. With Shiba Inu Fibonacci analysis, we aim for 3,265 units in the near term and 4,349 units in the long run. Recent news regarding Shiba Inu suggests that the dog-themed currency may soon seek a positive rise, which might result in higher prices. However, following a wider market downturn, it must fight against the negative trend in its ecosystem. Though it was an improvement over the prior 2 weeks, Shiba Inu and hashtag 039's performance fell for the third week in a row. The leading meme currency ended last week with a 1% drop, after failing to sustain its early upward momentum and reaching an intra-week high of 2,400 units. A Shiba Inu shatters a bullish building. New data from Rose Premium suggests that Shiba Inu could bounce back from its recent slump. Some participants in the conversation brought up the possibility of a one-day breach above a descending channel. The market speculator has attached a chart that shows the likelihood of a breakout from the channel. The chart started to develop near the 3,343 unit local top in early December. In addition to the breakthrough, Rose Premium also revealed 3 pricing targets for Shiba Inus: a short-term aim, an intermediate-term target, and a long-term ambition. The expert predicts that the initial surge with Shiba Inu will meet resistance at 3,236 units. Extra profits will be directed to the 3,870-unit intermediate supply zone if the resistance level is broken. Rose Premium further claims that the descending triangle breakout indicates a long-term goal of 4,349 units. Still, he was adamant that, barring any obstacles, the market will experience a price increase of around 100%. He singled out the 2230-unit 0.618, 5 in action level. Specifically, the Shiba Inu has maintained its downward trend, with support at 2,230 units proving to be unsustainable. A sanctuary for the second-largest meme currency by market size, the 2,170-unit demand zone has emerged, though. Furthermore, if the demand zone continues to shield Shiba Inus from drops, their luck could turn around. Here we are at the meat and potatoes of today and #039's video. The head developer of the Shiba Inu outlines why 2025 will be a landmark year in their next SHIB-centric endeavor. Future shift. In 2025, Kusama, the leading Shiba Inu developer who makes use of the X-monocle Shitoshi, will issue a podcast. A complete overview of the meme coin environment will be covered in the 4 episodes that make up the series. Meme coins would be covered on Mondays and Treat on Tuesdays, according to Kusama. The coin serves multiple purposes, one of which is to reward users for their contributions to the Shiba Inu ecosystem. Streaming Tech Talk might be on Thursdays, while Kusama might conduct shootouts and follows on Fridays. The emphasis will be on matters of the spirit on Saturdays. There will be no podcast on Wednesday and Sunday. Looking forward to sharing our creations with you all next year. The developer assured everyone that it will be fantastic. A podcast is in the works, which is another community-oriented project. Earlier this year, Kusama and Calteria, 2 of the Shiba Inu and #039's covert creators, announced that they will be fully transferring control to the SHIB army by the end of 2024. This move is in line with the former group and #039's stated aim of fully decentralizing Bitcoin. Forecast for the SHIB market. Despite the announcement of the upcoming development, the meme coin and #039's price remains below zero. Prices have dropped 10% over the past 2 weeks and 3% over the past 48 hours, bringing them down to roughly 2,165 units. Since the most recent FUNK meeting, which coincides with the underperformance, the entire cryptocurrency market has been plummeting. In case you forgot, Bitcoin and #039's value plummeted from about $108,000 to its current level of $93,500 on December 17. $100,000 following indications that rate cuts may be briefly paused in 2025 due to rising inflationary concerns from the U.S. Federal Reserve. Shib bulls may be in for more trouble soon, according to certain data from the net flow of exchanges. According to CryptoQuant, most days last week, inflows were higher than outflows.